Attention passionate Philadelphia, EAGLES FANS. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Philadelphia Eagles' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR FRINDS and Philadelphia EAGLES FANS. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, if you're watching right now, you probably already know that the Eagles are not just another team in the league. They're a franchise with a rich history, a passionate fan base, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. And this season, everything seems to be pointing towards a potential shift, a new chapter that could define the NFC East and maybe even the entire NFL landscape for years to come. The Eagles, as always, are at the center of it all, and fans are buzzing with anticipation, rumors, and a whole lot of excitement. First, let's talk about what's been happening lately. The Eagles have been busy, no doubt about it. They've been making strategic moves, both on and off the field, trying to bolster their roster for what promises to be a very competitive season. We've seen some intriguing trades, some contract extensions, and a few surprises in the depth chart. The buzz around the league is that the Eagles are not just content to repeat as NFC champions. They want to go all the way, to bring home that elusive Super Bowl title they've been chasing since their last victory in 2018. And honestly, with the talent they've assembled and the coaching staff's proven track record, it's not just wishful thinking anymore. It's a real, tangible possibility. Now, one of the biggest stories that's been gaining traction involves their recent offseason moves and the emergence of some young stars. Jalen Hurts, the quarterback who has taken the league by storm over the past 2 seasons, is entering this campaign with even more confidence. His development has been nothing short of impressive. Remember, not so long ago, many questioned whether he could lead a top-tier team consistently. But now, he's seen as one of the most dangerous dual-threat quarterbacks in the NFL. The way he's been training, the leadership he's shown, and the chemistry he's developing with his receivers, especially Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown, make the Eagles' offense one of the most exciting to watch this year. And speaking of A.J. Brown, for those who follow closely, you know he's been a game-changer since arriving in Philadelphia. His ability to stretch the field and make contested catches adds a dynamic element to the Eagles' offense that defenses struggle to contain. But it's not just the offensive weapons that are catching attention. The Eagles' defense has also been active, especially in the secondary. Justin Simmons, a name that's been making rounds in NFL circles, has been linked to the Eagles in various rumors. And honestly, adding a player of his caliber could be a game-changer. Simmons, known for his versatility and ball-hawking skills, would bolster an already solid defensive unit. And that's crucial because the NFC East is stacked this year, with rivals like the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants making significant improvements to their rosters. But let's not forget that the Eagles' success isn't just about individual players. It's about the team as a whole, the coaching staff led by Nick Sirianni, who has been praised for his innovative approaches and ability to get the best out of his roster. If you look at last season, the Eagles finished with an impressive record, clinching the NFC East title once again and making a deep playoff run. They showed resilience, adaptability, and that killer instinct that championship teams need. However, there's always room for growth, and the front office remains active, constantly seeking ways to improve the roster for this upcoming season. Now, looking ahead, the expectations are sky high. The Eagles aren't just happy to participate, they want to dominate. The goal? To clinch home field advantage in the playoffs, make a deep run, and ultimately bring home another Lombardi Trophy to South Philadelphia. The division itself is more competitive than ever, with the Cowboys, Giants, and even the Washington Commanders all making moves to challenge the Eagles' supremacy. But Philadelphia seems to have the right mix of veteran leadership, young talent, and strategic coaching to stay ahead of the pack. The upcoming training camp is going to be crucial. Fans and analysts alike are watching intently to see how new acquisitions gel with the existing core. Will the offensive line hold up against fierce pass rushes? Will the secondary tighten up to prevent big plays? These are the questions on everyone's mind. And on top of that, there's the health factor. Keeping key players healthy throughout the grueling season is always a concern, especially with the physical style of football the Eagles are known for. One thing is certain. If the Eagles can stay healthy and continue their upward trajectory, they could be in line for another playoff push that might even surpass last year's achievements. The confidence within the team is palpable, and the fan base is more energized than ever. It's not just about making the playoffs, it's about making a statement about showing that Philadelphia is still a powerhouse in the league. They have the talent, the coaching, and the hunger. All they need is a bit of luck and to stay focused. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Philadelphia Eagles news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now, let us continue with the big reveal. Now, as we dive deeper into the season, let's talk about some of the key players to watch. Jalen Hurts, of course, will be at the center of everything. His ability to make plays both with his arm and his legs puts enormous pressure on defenses. The way he's been improving his passing accuracy has been one of the most talked about stories in the offseason. Remember, in last year's playoffs, despite some struggles, he showed resilience and leadership that proved he's ready to lead a championship-caliber team. The addition of more weapons and the experience gained from those high-pressure moments should make him even more lethal. On the defensive side, Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham continue to be anchors for that unit. But there's also the rise of younger players, like Jordan Davis, who has shown flashes of dominance in his rookie season. The Eagles' front seven is expected to be one of the best in the league, capable of putting relentless pressure on opposing quarterbacks. And if the secondary, with players like Darius Slay and potentially Justin Simmons, can tighten up and create turnovers, that could be the difference maker in crucial games. Turnovers, after all, are often the deciding factor in close contests, especially in the playoffs. The NFC East, as I mentioned, is shaping up to be one of the most competitive divisions in recent memory. The Cowboys, with Dak Prescott returning to full health and a strong defense, are looking to reclaim their spot at the top. The Giants, under new management and with some exciting young talent, are aiming to surprise everyone. The Commanders, led by their quarterback and a revamped roster, are also not to be underestimated. But the Eagles, with their proven track record and the depth they've built, are still the team to beat. Their combination of experience, talent, and a winning mentality could set the stage for a historic season. Looking at the bigger picture, this season could also have implications beyond just the NFC East. If the Eagles perform as expected, they could become one of the favorites to reach the Super Bowl. The NFL is a league where momentum, health, and a little bit of luck can change everything. But if the Eagles stay healthy, keep improving, and execute their game plan, they have the talent to be serious contenders. Fans are dreaming of another parade down Broad Street, and honestly, the team's recent performances give them every reason to believe this could be the year. And let's not forget the importance of the fan base in all of this. Philadelphia fans are some of the most passionate and dedicated in the league. The atmosphere at Lincoln Financial Field can be deafening, especially during playoff games. That home field advantage has been crucial in recent seasons, and with the team's current momentum, the energy will only build. The city's pride, the Philly special mentality, and that never-give-up attitude are what make the Eagles special. They have a culture of resilience and grit that's hard to match. As we gear up for the season, the anticipation is building. Every practice, every game, every play will be scrutinized, analyzed, and celebrated by fans around the world. The NFL season is a marathon, not a sprint, and the Eagles know that. They've been in tough spots before and have always come back stronger. That's part of their identity. They're fighters, they're grinders, and they're hungry for more. Whether it's a clutch play from Jalen Hurts, a game-changing turnover from the secondary, or a dominant performance by the offensive line, each piece of the puzzle is vital for a successful run. And now, Philadelphia Eagles fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on all these developments? Do you believe this team has what it takes to finally bring home another Super Bowl? Are you excited about the new additions and the potential for a deep playoff run? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Philadelphia Eagles. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Philadelphia Eagles news. This season promises to be unforgettable, And we're here to bring you every step of the way, sharing the passion, the analysis, and all the excitement that makes being an Eagles fan so special. Let's go, Birds!